this shit. Hey Thomas, let's go. Yo, one love, yo. They let me out this bitch now. I'm no longer trapped. Yeah. No more trapped. Good morning, mofos, pimp hustlers, hoes. You know how this go. Welcome to the show where this shit go down. I'm here to let you know what's cracking in your towns. Providence, motherfucker. Deal with the real, stay away from the suckers. Good daily news, we dispute hood views. Another life taken, he shot out of his shoes. Police brutality, I'm speaking the truth. Why the fuck is you mad at me? Land of corruption. Cop shot me, but that's another discussion. So tune in, you're living while that shit is soon end. Two ways, you can ride in the prison or you can ride in the grave. There's room in both places. Homicide, genocide, black faces. Who's racist? You thought he was your man, he was two-faced it. He got knocked trying to get the whole crew wasted. I got plans, I'm never going back. Was locked up for a long time, but I'm no longer trapped. So roll up and let's go live, spitting these facts. You can hate it or love it, you know where to find me at. 401 Providence, Littlewoods State on the map. You can visit Lil Rody, you might never make it back. One love to my niggas locked down, getting them stacks. On your iPad, your radio, you fucking with trap. Catch me in the AM, blazing something fat. You got za, better than mine, then let's chat. You should know how it go, nigga, no longer trap. If you're feeling this shit, tell Just Chill to bring it back. Spit fire, this is lyrical crack. Where my niggas is at, where my bitches is at, where my grimy, rag the riches is at. Shit ain't the same back in the day, if you snitch you got clapped. Niggas still cool with them, what kind of business is that? Some shit I never understand, so let me finish this track. Rest in peace to the deceased, Sonny and Dennis is back. Give me a few minutes and you can spin this shit back. I'm still in the gym, that's why I'm bending this track. You ain't gotta be a lyricist to be feeling this rap. I got my mind right and my business is stacked. I mind my own business, how niggas get trapped, then niggas get shot, then they lay in a box, then they niggas come back. When they even a score, Lisa Pina posts a young boy ain't breathing no more. Yo, it's a rap. I'm no longer trapped. Yeah, I'm no longer trapped. Let me out now, I'm no longer trapped. Yo, I'm no longer trapped. Let me out now, I'm no longer trapped. Yo, y'all niggas be good. Work. Good morning, everybody. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody that subscribed. Shout out to everybody that hit the like button. Shout out to everybody that shares it. Shout out to everybody that got a No Longer Trap podcast, NFL edition. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Support is real. You know what I'm saying? We're blessed to wake up. Allah's blessed us for another day. We up, we at it. You know what I'm saying? We got a good show. I got a special guest today. You know what I'm saying? You know how we get down over here. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do over here at the No Longer Trap podcast. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the city needs to be heard. Sometimes the city don't need to be heard. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes things need to be said. And so you can come on the No Longer Trap podcast and you might hear it. You might hear it. Yo, all right. So let me get right in the topic, man, before my guest comes in here. The first thing I want to stress, right? Now, matter of fact, I'm gonna wait for a couple more people to get on. So, can you share this? Cause yo, you know we're sponsored by no other than Fit First. If you ain't went down there to Fit First and see my man Joe Lee's shout out to my man, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Down there working at Fit First. You know what I'm saying? They work 20. It's all grind. It's all grind down there, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you ready to get in the gym, you really ready to get rid of that fupa? Man, holla at Joe, man. Please. Then come back at me in 6 months, and then tell me. And I guarantee you come back at me in 6 months and go, yo, Trap. Yo, Joe got me right. Yo, look at this shit. I'm telling you, we moving down there at Fit First. So if you ain't coming down there to Fit First, I don't know what you doing. You know, I hope you ain't going to Glenham Street getting that fake butt for 500. You know what I'm saying? So
But good morning, everybody, man. Good morning, good morning, everybody, man. Hope everybody's up. Everybody's ready to go to work. You know, everybody got them homeless sexuals up about the house. Got them cleaning. Got them doing something. They got to get up. You got to get up. You got to do something. Your job was done last night and this morning. Now you got to go. 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 I don't know where you go, over your boy's house. You go ride around with somebody. I don't know where you got to go, bro. But you got to go. You got to go. You got to go. It's time for you to go. I know a lot of emotions like, man, Cappy called me a homeless sexual. Yeah, it's you, bro. You got to get up out of that position. You got to gravitate up out of that position. But right now, that's the position you're in. So you got to gravitate out of that position. I've been in that position before. I was a homosexual. Swear for God I was. I'm saying I gravitated out of that position. You got to gravitate out. Everybody once in their lifetime probably could say that they was a homosexual. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to gravitate out of that position. You can't go back to that position. You know what I'm saying? That position ain't nothing to glorify. That ain't nothing to, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people you're not glorifying nothing by taking a woman, your girlfriend's car, going to get another girl. You're not glorifying. You're not doing nothing smooth, bruh. I just gotta say that. Cause I think that y'all think that's like hip. Like, shit, I'm in my girl shit. And you're going to pick another girl up? That you think that's cool? Ain't nothing slick about that. I'm keeping it 1,000. There ain't nothing slick about that. Nothing slick about that. You never want to brag about nothing like that. All right, so let's get into my topic. All right, so I'm going to say this, right? When I grew up, we cherished our cousins, our god brothers, our god sisters, our family members. In 2023, we don't care about our family members no more. That's sad. Biological blood. We are out here on the streets going after, not talking to. It's a lot. See, we got to get back to family relationships is key, man. Because when I grew up, my cousins was sacred. Me and Derek was sacred. Well, like what's sacred now, this is how we are now. That's how we was growing up. That's how we was growing up. I remember when he used to give me his sneakers. That's how we was growing up. Nowadays, we got cousins fighting with each other, at war with each other. We got cousins backstabbing each other. That never happened when we was growing up. I know a lot of people are like, what? No, it never happened. I'm not saying it was unheard of. Matter of fact, it was. It was unheard of. Two cousins trying to kill each other was unheard of. First cousins, it was unheard of. Now, I see brothers going after brothers. Let me tell you something. This is some real shit right here. I don't want to be friends with nobody that goes after and tries to kill his brother. I don't want to be... If he tries to kill his own brother, what the hell do you think he'll do to you? I'm all set. I'm all set with that. And I want, hey yo, see, I remember when we grew up, we would fight with our brothers. Me and my brother Keith, God rest his soul, man, me and Keith fought every day, man. I made my brother cry damn near every day. We fought like cats and dogs. But we loved each other. We ain't never tried to kill each other. We ain't never tried to kill each other. I fight with Denzel. I fight with my little brother now. I don't try to kill my little brother. Me and my little brother done had heated arguments where I want to break his jaw. I want to beat my little brother up. Right now, there was times my dad would tell you, my sisters would tell you, I want to beat my brother's ass. But that's my little brother. I ain't hurting my little brother. My sisters would try to, man, you know what my sisters would do to me if I put my hands on my little brother? But you understand what I'm saying? Ain't trying to kill each other. We grew up different. But nowadays, everybody is so backstabbing to their family blood. This is your blood we're talking about. I'm not talking, people will be loyal to their friends more than their blood, and I'm guilty of that. And I'm going to tell you why. My friends have showed me unconditional love where my own blood haven't. So that's where that came from. Is it wrong? I don't know. That's up to you. You know the level of hurt your blood put you through. But you got to understand something. In 2023, if we're not loyal to our own blood that's going through our veins, then you ain't loyal to nothing. You could be mad at me. You're my family. We got the same blood. You could be mad at me. But to hate me, to belittle me, you don't do that to people you love. You don't do that to blood. You can have a disagreement or argument with blood. You don't gotta kill each other. See, let me tell you something. And my city is so small, what happens is everybody's all related out here. Do you know how many families are separated because of blood fighting with blood? And I'm not just talking about the fellas. The females. You know how you guys, some of you guys stop these eternal wars in your family? You'll go sleep with your cousin's boyfriend. You'll go sleep with your sister's man. You'll go do some diabolical stuff like that, right? And it separates blood. There's a line you gotta draw, man. Nah, that's my family. I ain't doing that. What happened to that? That's my family. I'm not doing that. That's my family. Don't say that. That's my cousin. Don't say that about him. That's my sister. Don't say that about him. That's my brother. Don't say that about him. What happened to that? Nowadays, your own blood will initiate it and we'll throw gas on it. When your own friends are going, nah, man, don't say that about your cousin. Don't say that about your brother. Your own family. This. We got to do better. We have to go back to blood is blood, bro. Blood is blood. That's sacred. That's your family tree. We're breaking family trees out here. We are breaking family trees. And I know you was just saying, what is he talking about? I know some of y'all don't get it. And I'm sorry. This is the only way I know how to give it to you. And I hate that some of you don't understand what I'm saying sometimes. Because it's really pivotal to your life. And you might not understand it right now because you don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I asked myself, right? Is there such thing as being too happy? Because I seen it on a podcast or something, right? And I really wanted to, I really asked myself that. Is there such thing as being too happy? Because when people see you too happy, they have to throw a spear, bro. Why do we see people happy and have to throw a spear? Instead of throwing a compliment. We'll throw a spear in our city. I done threw spears. I ain't lying. I threw spears. And I should have thrown flowers. I'm a man. I can sit here and tell y'all. I threw a spear too. But I never throw a spear too again. Because I was hateful and I was reacting off their reactions. Off their action. I was acting off their action. If that made any sense to you. They did something and I reacted. And I thought to myself after that. I said, yo, every time somebody says something about you and you react, you're just as good, you're just as guilty as them. Simple as that. If that man goes in the police station and snitches on me, is it all right for me to go down there and snitch? No. 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 Just because somebody compromises their principles don't mean you got to compromise your principles. Facts. Just because somebody ain't taking showers don't mean you ain't got to take a shower. Feel me? Hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? I definitely need you to subscribe. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe now. Go on there and hit that link. You know what I'm saying? And hit that notification button so it'll let you know every time I'm on. You heard? Hey, yo, my next topic, right? I don't like to get political. I like to stay away from politics, right? But I've been seeing something in these politics. I'm doing a lot of reading lately. And I be reading the people that be running for these these government official spots and stuff. Some of these people, they was a piece of shit. They was a piece of shit. You gotta go research them. because this is what's happening. A cop's going out here, right? I'm using this as an example. Just say a cop's on the streets, and he's setting guys up. He's beating, breaking jaws. He's doing all the crooked shit in the world, right? And then, behind closed doors, when our community don't really know what's going on, right? This cop will try to go be a chief or a lieutenant. And just because we're not paying attention to this, he gets in that position. Now, you just got to understand, if I was a piece of shit when I was an officer, when I had no power, nothing, right? What makes you guys think I'm going to do a good job as a chief or a lieutenant or a sergeant? And that's what's happening in our city. We got people all in these positions, these high positions. When the lower positions, they was terrible. They was terrible in them lower positions. Now they're in a higher position, right? Where they got power. Shout out to 514 for the Batman hat. I know my shit's fly. I know it's fly. I know it's fly. I know it's fly. I know it is. Who's that? Get on the bed. Nah, but that's real. My dogs are like watch gods. Good morning, everybody. If you're just tuning in, hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let me move on. Yo, I have to say this. School's getting ready to start. We got a lot of backpack giveaways in our city, school drive giveaways. Shout out to all of the organizations in my city that are doing backpack drives. We're trying to get these kids in school right. Oh my God, it's a blessing, man. We got really people working in our city, man. So salute to all of you. If you just need my help in any way, just give me a call. I'll help you out any way I can. If I can help you, I can help you. If I can, I can't. So salute to everybody that got backpack giveaways. If you want to promote your backpack giveaway on the No Longer Trap podcast, hit me up so we can set it up, so you can pull up, so we could let the people know when you're going to give away your backpacks and your school supplies. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something. See, when I was a kid, right, we didn't have that. I used to have to go to NDS and steal my notebooks and stuff. I used to have to go to NDS right there on Broad Street, right next to Mendez, right? And I used to go in there and steal. I used to steal my erasers, steal my pencils. You know what I'm saying? I was klepto. We used to go to Zayre's, go get a backpack from Zayre's. See, all these kids got these Nike backpacks, these Gucci backpacks. We never had them backpacks, man. We had a regular plain Jane backpack that ripped after a couple months, man, of running down the hallway with it on our shoulders, man. You know what I'm saying, man? And the backpacks, man, I didn't go on my backpack too much. Yo, I was a stupid mother. I ain't go nowhere. I used to throw something in my backpack. I ain't opened my backpack for months. I walk into school with my backpack every day. I ain't going that, man. There was books in there. The teachers used to ask me, "Hey, Hazard, you got that reading book?" I used to go, "Hold on. Open it. Yeah, I got it right here." I ain't never looked in that reading book not one time. I used to carry around. I was a book holder. I was a book holder, bruh. I was running around with books. I ain't never read none of them books. Not Mr. McKnight gave me, Miss Domenico, Miss Lombardi, You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Lombardi. That's my favorite teacher, her and Miss Domenico. You know what I'm saying? But I never looked at them books you gave me. You know what I'm saying? And then the only books I looked at in school was coloring books. You know, we knew when we was coloring and shit, that's the shit we was drawing and shit. That's the kind of books I looked at when I was in school. Yeah, that's why I tell these kids, education is key, man. Open them books, man. Don't be like I was, man. Shit. Don't be like that. Hell no. Open them books. Read some. I did not open not one book, man. I can't remember if I ever read a book in school. That's a damn shame. I ain't never read a book in school. That's sad. That's the save the school systems I was in. I made it all the way to 11th grade. I ain't never read a book. Oh, God. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. How did y'all pass me? How did they pass me? That's what people used to ask me. Hey, Big Bear, I want Big Bear to call right now. Big Bear used to say to me when he was tutoring me in the jail, Big Bear used to say to me, how the hell you make it to the 11th grade? I used to go, Bear, I don't know, man. But Bear, stop asking too many questions. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, man, they failed. I was a fail. I was a fail, went through the system. I don't know if there was a lot of people like me. I'm only speaking for me. I'm not gonna badger the teachers back then because there was some successful people of my era, and there was some bad. There's a lot of us that was in an era that we all landed at the same school. I mean, we all landed at the same college. A lot of us landed at the same college of my era. So I don't know if the teachers failed us. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not no scientist at that. I can't break that down. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, shout out to Dev Day, man. We got Dev Day August 26th at, I think it's 12 to 6, 12 to 8 or something. And then we got CSP Cookup. The CSP reunion. Hey, yo, CSP reunion is 12 to the next day. It's 12 to 12. No, it's 12 to 12, 12 plus 12. I don't know. I know that ain't nothing like a CSP party. So, you know how we get down. So, you might not go home. I'm trying to tell everybody to get some sleep right now. You understand what I'm saying? So you can have some energy. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to need some energy. You know what I'm saying? Because I think over Dev Day, man, we're going to be playing some basketball over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm going to exercise my jump shot rights this year. I called around, I asked a couple guys. I don't think I'm going to exercise my jump shot rights this year. But I'll be in the building. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to everybody that came to the community meeting I had in here. We'll be having another one, not this Sunday, but next Sunday. We got a different location, better atmosphere, better AC. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be all comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got to bring a person. We're going to grow this. So everybody's going to bring somebody. So it's going to grow every other week. It's going to grow. And so we hear what the community got to say. We get the ideas on the table, and we get things moving. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna just talk about it. We're gonna get things moving. You know what I'm saying? It's different when you go to them community meetings and you're telling your city officials, hey man, we need lights over here. And they're going, yeah, they're writing it down, and they ain't going, nah. These are real people. These are your neighbors. These are your sisters. These are your brothers, your cousins, your relatives. These are people in the room that you know, that you grew up with, that you respect, that are all going to go side to side and go, yo, we're going to make it happen. We're going to get it done. By hook or crook, we're going to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? By hook or crook, we're going to make it happen, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we do there. Feel me. You know what I'm saying? Now, this topic right here, right? Hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man, please. A lot of women, right? They don't understand that. Some don't understand that. We need more men in these schools. We need more men that's around these children, right? And it's really not a debate. It's really not a debate. It's actual facts. Having positive men in the community, in the children's lives, builds a happy life, bro. I sat down yesterday and the day before with a few of my friends, and a lot of us all agree on the same thing. The same thing. We all want to help the community, no matter what. Everybody got the same goal, is to help the community. Now, after talking to my brother last night, my brother called me late last night, and he said, brother, you can never, ever let someone stand in your way when you're trying to do something good, no matter what you did in the past. You should never, ever be judged for your past when you're trying to do right. Because when I was doing wrong, I was being judged. There's a lot of brothers that are striving for greatness that are being judged on these streets, including myself. No, goddammit, we're not perfect. We're not perfect. None of us. None of us are perfect. I say that first. We're all going to make mistakes. Some are going to make big mistakes. Some are going to make little mistakes. Some are going to make medium mistakes. Some will make gigantic mistakes. It happens. It's life. But who are you to throw rocks? A lot of people in my city throw rocks. Whether they're indirect or direct, they throw rocks. And a lot of them that are throwing rocks, oh my God. I ain't into talking about people and how they're living foul. How you talking about somebody and somebody else's children, and you ain't got a house to stay? You ain't got a car. You're working that $11 job. You're content working at an $11 job. You always throwing stones. Some of you dudes, you's always throwing stones. You guys done told on people. You's done raped women. You's done came to prison and got your dignity took from you. And y'all always throwing some rocks. It's always the ones with the terrible, terrible backgrounds throwing the rocks. But when I say I'm starting trouble. But when I remind you, you're a Dusty McCrusty, I'm the bad guy. But you can throw rocks. You can throw rocks. Hey, check it out. I'm going to use me as a perfect example. If I ever went to prison for rape, molesting a child, or some barbaric savage charge like that, right? Or some accusations like that, right? I could never ever throw rocks. You'll see the people that be throwing rocks. Do you see the women that lost their children to DCYF that throw rocks at other women? Baby girl, you lost your children to DCYF. You should never ever talk about another woman in the world, ever till you die. You're supposed to go, I can't redeem my, see, this is what be happening. You'll get your kids back 2 years later, then you're talking about all these other women. You'll go through all kinds of programs and everything, hoop host to get your kids back, but you'll always post and comment and disrespect another woman. You dudes will go and snitch on all your friends. Come home and then start acting gangster. Start in trouble. Not even saying, yo, you know what? Yo, I ain't built for that shit. I did what I did. I gotta live with it. But I ain't gonna be out here starting no trouble with nobody knowing that I'm not built like that. I don't care what nobody says. I respect that. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what, I respect that. Leave me alone, I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm not out here starting no trouble. I can't hold water. I went down to the police station and I told. I got to understand and I put that, I did that. But I can't, you can't be running around here causing trouble and acting like you're a gangster. That's not it. That's not it. You can't be out here talking about people, females. You lost your children. You lost your children. You can't be you was in jail for rape. You got to start looking in the mirror. You got to start looking in the mirror. How the hell am I going to go tell my boy to be loyal? I've been a cheater. I'm not commenting on his relationship. Man, are you crazy? I can't do that. That's not my department. I'm shutting up. My backyard is terrible. My backyard is terrible. I'm shutting up. I'm not commenting. Even if I want to comment. People will comment and add stuff, and you're the worst. You are the worst. I'm seeing it every week in the clubs. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing you guys pick and choose. Yo, I don't like that pick and choosing shit, bro. Stop. Oh, you say what up to him, but yo, what is that? Man, you be hanging with him. You're with him every day. That shit's sad, man. Let everybody do what they want to do. Stop, everybody mind your business. Stop always commenting. Do something then. 9 times out of 10, none of you are going to do nothing. Shut up. Stop commenting on another female and you lost your children. Stop commenting on another man and you've been in prison for you was there for child molestation and shit. Stop. Be humble. You're done. Finito. Your commenting days are over. Be humble. Humble yourself. Try that. Try humbling yourself. Watch what happens. you live better. Can't comment on that shit and you ain't. All these fire starters. That's what we call you, fire starters. All you guys starting fire starts in my city. Got terrible backgrounds. Let's start talking about you fire starters and your terrible backgrounds. How you was giving diseases out. You was burning dudes. How you was robbing your friends, homeboy. You're a cat burglar. You're a thief. You steal from your friends. See, this is what I'm saying, man. These dudes would be unmorally right. You're unmorally right. Unmorally. Always comment. You robbed your friend. You knew that man 30 years and you robbed him. Oh, stop talking about loyalty. Stop always posting loyalty. You have no loyalty. You robbed your friend 30 years. Always commenting. Yeah. I'm not saying the N-word, ninjas. Always be talk about that real shit. They don't know about being real. You don't know about being real. What do you know about being real? Let's talk. Come have a conversation and let's go down your background. We can go down my background and let's talk about being real. Because once I get to the first two, you're walking out the door. You're walking out the door. It's not even argumentative. You can't even argue it. It's one of those you go, head down, out the door. Head down, out the door, but always comment on everybody's posts all over social media. Always starting trouble in the clubs. Always. What's up? What's up? What do you? What's the goal here? Because what happens is you're trying to stir up real people. There's real women out there trying to take care of their families and they got responsibilities. They ain't got no time fighting you at the club because you talking about their children and stuff. But they're gonna defend their children. You talking about somebody else's children and you lost your children to DCYF. That's sad. You're talking about somebody else and you was charged with child molestation. That's sad. That's sad. Humble. Now, like I told you, I don't care if you did it. Can I say something? And I want y'all to look me in the eye. I want to look y'all in the eye, and I want to tell y'all this. I don't care if you did it or you didn't. That's between you and the law. But you will never be around my children. I'm not going to take a chance. Just put it that way. I'm not saying you did it. Like I told you, I'm never going to, I wasn't there. That's between the courts, you and the courts and a law. But I'm not going to have you next to my children unaccounted for. That's it. All these women out here taking chances like that, and I'm not doing that with mines. I'm not doing that with mines. Please. Respectfully. Respectfully. I'm not doing that with mines. And that's respectfully. There's a lot of women out there that do it. Oh, well, he said the baby's mother said that the little girl fell on a mop. That's why when they went inside her, she was all opened up like that. Some stupid shit. You dumbass broad. Get off me. Get off my live. Get off my shit. If you're dumb, get out of here. I don't want you. You believe something like you'll take that shot with your children? I'm not willing to take that shot. You just can call me what you just want. Oh, Trap, you gotta give him. No. Ain't no chances with that. Ain't no chances with that. He got a chance that he got to do that with God, and he got to figure that out. They got to figure that out. They got to figure that out. But you won't figure that out next to mine. No way, sir. No way, sir. Bob, sir. History, Bob. So, sir. See, so whatever they say. No way, sir. Hey, no. And I be thinking, right? I be saying, what do these people be blinded by? What do these people be blinded by? Is the money, the penis, the vagina? What are they so blinded by? To say, no. You was in jail for what? You was charged with what? What? You did what? He put my I'm all set. I think you have a nice day though. Nah, it ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. Hey man, shout out to everybody that's tuned in, man. Shout out to all my listeners, man. I know you was on there, man. Today's the day I'm getting my board fixed. So tomorrow we're lit. It's gonna be super lit in here because I'm gonna have the board. I'm gonna be able to interact with you again. I'm so happy. I missed you guys. I really did. Miss Jackson, I know you on there. Miss Diva, I know you on there. I know my regulars is on there. Tomorrow, it'll be, we lit. Trust me. We lit tomorrow. Because a lot of yous, I be seeing, I ain't got to interact with yous this week, but I've been seeing a lot of you guys out, or you guys call me up. And they go, yo, I was just watching one of your old podcasts. You were so right. You were so right about this. You were so, yeah. And yo, one thing about me, right? Yo, I pride on trying to give you the only way I know how. I'm sorry. I know I offend some people sometimes, and I don't mean it. But I can't give it to you. I don't know how to. I'm not made for TV. I guess this is not me, because I am not. You know what I'm saying? This is the only way I know how to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? I can't give it to you no other way. I feel corny. I ain't gonna lie. I feel corny. I ain't corny. So. And I try to nibble on things that we need to work on as a community. And I need to work on as a person my damn self. There's so much I'm working on, I need to work on, I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? It's a process. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling somebody, my brother last night, yo, when the chips was against me, man, I thought my life was over. He was there with me, man. He used to tell me all the time, yo, bro, your life ain't over, bro. You're going to get out. Keep going. And sure enough, man, that door was open for me, man. It took a long time for that door to open, but it opened up. And it's like, how do you change somebody's mind overnight that's been living the same way for so long? So that's why I commend my brothers when I see them come home from prison and they at least try. They at least, yo, in our community, we should see that. And we should acknowledge that. Because it will encourage more brothers that are coming home to want to do better. Because when brothers call me and they're in jail, they be like, yo, Trap, man, I'm proud of you, man. Yo, I can't wait to come home and rock with you, man. Yo, I'm going to work with the kids with you. Yo, I'm really encouraging brothers to really come home and do good, man. Yo, that right there, man, is yo, that's so precious to me, man. When I get them phone calls and my brothers are like, yo, they can't wait to come out here and get on the podcast. They want to start their own podcast. They want to help the community. They got ideas for the community. Yo, man, yo, these are brothers that did nothing but torture the community. They finally getting it. And they're finally ready to just take that foot forward to change. And it's not easy. It's not. Them brothers are going to have so many trials and tribulations that if they're not strong brothers, they're going to go right back where they are. They're going back to a grave because our mentals, our minds, some of us ain't ready. And it's crazy. But we have to start. When brothers are coming home from the penitentiary, we got to really start helping them brothers. We got to really start helping them brothers. Not throwing dots at them when they're trying to do something positive. Oh, yeah, didn't he do that? Didn't he do that? Wasn't he? Nah. That man, that woman, they're really trying. You know what I'm saying? They're really trying. You know what I mean? They're really trying. Good morning, Benny. Good morning, Benny. I missed it. I was talking probably. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. What's going on with you, Benny? Thank you, man. I appreciate you as well. Well, I'm not really too qualified in that department, Benny. But from what I know is, you got to go to the bloodline of the dogs and look at the dog's paws, man. I'm a poor guy because if you got a big dog and he got little paws, I know he's gonna just be a tall dog. Right. That's just I don't know. That's just me. I call my cousin Greg. You know what I'm saying? Or I call CJ. One of them guys that are into it, Junior, Napoleon, shout out to them brothers. You understand what I'm saying? I call one of them brothers, you understand what I'm saying, that they deal in that field. My brother Rennick, them brothers like that, they deal in that field. You know what I mean, Benny? You hear me, Ben?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes, I can.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's what I do with that right there, though, Ben, man. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I got a question for you, Ben.
Yes, sir.
So, how does a man, right, come home from prison? Give me a few ways that you think a man that comes home from prison should intertwine in his life, should add into his life.
First of all, me myself, I think that person, I've always said this, they're going to have to take time for themselves. A lot of them, like I know a lot of friends and whatnot, get out of prison and they immediately try to jump in life out on the streets. I'm like, no, take time for yourself first.
Absolutely. So that's one.
You got to get knowledge first. You got to get acclimated and say what's up to the folks that were there for you, if there was any. You got to touch them first.
That's one.
It's automatic to let them know that you appreciate that. The second one is you gotta try, and I know this for a fact. I know it's tough, and you know it's tough. You gotta seek employment somehow, some way, because now they don't have to rely on other people like them saying, "Yo, can I borrow, because their independence is huge. Coming out, their independence is huge.
Okay, now, Benny, now this is where you didn't understand what's going on. Now I'm going to rebuttal both of your questions. Now I'm going to see if you agree with them after I rebuttal them, and then, or you can see what I'm saying. So your first question you said was you have to have time for yourself. You have to go and cherish the people that was there for you, and you got to go and, you know what I'm saying? That was your first question, right?
Yeah.
All right, what happens to most of us brothers that there wasn't nobody there for us? All right, when we come home, right, Benny? Right? Hold on, Benny. Hold on. Just let me finish. Now, we come home, right? There's all these people that wasn't there for us. Now they're there for us, right? So now, this is where you have to be strong, where you have to make the mental mind state and say, yo, these people left me in prison. They didn't send me a card or money. They didn't send me something. But now, a lot of people would say that you're holding on to hate. You're holding on to old stuff. But something like that, Benny, a wound like that can't be healed. Right? It just can't be healed off the top. All right. Now, two, hold on. Hold on, Benny. I'm gonna let you talk. Two, your second question was get employment, right? Now, when we come home and get employment, right, Benny? You know what happens to us? I'm gonna tell you what happens to us. Everybody that wasn't there for us starts asking us for money. The people that we was living with start wanting more money, right? So this is what happens. Now I've been struggling working at this little job, right? With dog food, right? But now you're on my back about this, that, and the third. Like everybody wants something from me. That's that pressure we get, right? Now, guess what we do, Benny? We go back to how we got money before, all right? We resort back to our old ways because the pressure, we couldn't take it. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of people could act like they could take that kind of pressure. They really can't. You understand what I'm saying? They really can't. A lot of guys go back, they get dirty urines, end up drinking, drugging, whatever the problem is. You understand what I'm saying? So I had to rebuttal them two questions. So how do you feel about what I just said?
And I'm glad that you said that because my side of the story is different. I didn't live that. So by you saying that to me, I go, thank you for teaching me. Like I told you, man, I'm a sponge. I'm a sponge in this thing called life. Thank you for teaching me. For me, from the outside speaking, it sounds easy. I don't know. That's my opinion on something I pretty much don't know about. Now I know. And another thing is, if somebody is not there for you in the beginning, and then when you get out and they start to offer you help, do you take that help or you say, no, I don't want that either? Like, why wouldn't you take that either?
Oh, no. So now, a lot of people can right their wrongs. Because a lot of times when things happen, because I done forgave a lot of my friends that left me in prison and I didn't get to hear from them, I really truly forgave them. Because I know that we was lost and we really didn't know what loyalty was, really. That's when you know what loyalty is, when your brother is or your sister is away and they only can depend on you. That's when you realize how strong your bond is. You understand? And we didn't understand that yet. You understand what I'm saying? Before we departed ways, we didn't understand that. We knew we loved each other as brothers, but we didn't understand that bond that we have to, that a bond that has to be withheld no matter where I am on this world. You understand what I'm saying?
Since you've been talking, especially since you've been talking about how what anything somebody does for you on the outside being in prison, and I've been touching folks, and you know what I mean? Because now hearing that, I realize how huge it is for you to send a little letter or send $5 or $8. Bro, I see how huge it is.
Thank you, Benny, man. Thank you, man. I'm glad you do, man.
I never knew that. I never knew just a phone call or a simple letter. We all can write. We got to stop. We know we can.
Yes, man. Everybody walks in Walmart. There's 1,000 people in Walmart to go to Walmart and get a bunch of cards, right? And just send your loved one a card that's in prison or one of your partners. Yo, what up, bro? Here's a couple pictures, man. Here's my number. I just want to know that we love you out here. That's all, man. That'll make that brother's day, man.
Know how come I know it's huge? Check this out. When I'm out right now, you know, living free, a lot of us get cards for our birthday. A lot of us do. Happy birthday. How many of us actually have a bunch of those cards from back in the day? Not too many.
Not too many.
You know, the people from prison still have all those cards and letters.
Yes. And you know what's crazy? I'm getting ready to bring all my cards and letters on my show, and I'm going to read some of them to some people. I mean, I'm going to read them of some people that wrote to me when I was in prison, and you know what I'm saying? Because I want people to know that these letters held me through. You understand what I'm saying? And these cards that I'm going to read to you guys that, you know what I'm saying? That a lot of these cards, the people that wrote them, they're not here no more. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why they're sentimental to me. But I'm going to read them, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to show people that just a little bit of words can help a brother through. And I want to show, and I can remember probably when I read every one of these, I could remember what I was going through then because I could remember how much it made me smile. You know what I'm saying? I remember the smile no matter what the card said. You know what I'm saying? I can remember the smile. I never had a negative effect on none of my mail. So everything was always a smile.
I'm gonna write one today, bro. I'm gonna send one today. I'm gonna think about. I'm gonna send one today just because.
Thank you, brother, man. I encourage everybody on the No Longer Trap podcast. If you got somebody that's locked up, man, send them a kite today, man. Just tell them you love them, man. That's all. Just tell them you love them. That's all. You ain't gotta write no long details, none of that. Well, Benny, I gotta let you go. That's my hour. I love you, brother, and I appreciate you, man. All right. I just want to tell everybody that, man. It's man, today, man, just get a card, man. Mail off a card to somebody, man. Tell them you love them, man. Just tell them, yo, man, we miss you out here. You know what I'm saying? We miss you out here. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Because that little card or something that could really brighten somebody's day, man. You know how many cards and stuff that I got that used to brighten my day? I was in another state in segregation, and I couldn't use the phone or visits. So a card was precious to me. To hear that my family and everybody was breathing was precious to me. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I got to say that, man. And I want to say, man, I want to thank y'all for tuning in, man. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. I'll see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place.
C23. Pack your shit. Hey, Thomas, let's go. Yo, one love, yo. They let me out this bitch now. I'm no longer trapped. Yeah, no longer trapped. Good morning, mofos, pimp hustlers, hoes. You know how this go. Welcome to the show where this shit go down. I'm here to let you know what's cracking in your towns. Providence, motherfucker. Deal with the real, stay away from the suckers. Good daily news, we dispute hood views. Another life taken, he shot out of his shoes. Police brutality, I'm speaking the truth. Why the fuck is you mad at me? Land of corruption. Cop shot me, but that's another discussion. So tune in, you're living wild, that shit is soon end. Two ways, you can ride in the prison or you can ride in the grave. There's room in both places. Homicide, genocide, black faces. Who's racist? You thought he was your man, he was two-faced it. He got knocked trying to get the whole crew wasted. I got plans, I'm never going back. Was locked up for a long time, but I'm no longer trapped. So roll up and let's go live, spitting these facts. You can hate it or love it, you know where to find me at. 401 Providence, Little Estate on the map. You can visit Lil Rody, you might never make it back. One love to my niggas locked down, getting them stacks. On your iPad, your radio, you fucking with trap. Catch me in the AM, blazing something fat. You got za, better than mine, then let's chat. You should know how it go, nigga, no longer trap. If you're feeling this shit, tell Just Chill to bring it back. Spit fire, this is lyrical crack. Where my niggas is at, where my bitches is at, where my grimy, rag the riches is at. Shit ain't the same back in the day, if you snitch you got clapped. Niggas still cool with them, what kind of business is that? Some shit I never understand, so let me finish this track. Rest in peace to the deceased, Sonny and Dennis is back. Give me a few minutes and you can spin this shit back. I'm still in the gym, that's why I'm bending this track. You ain't gotta be a lyricist to be feeling this rap. I got my mind right and my business is stacked. I mind my own business, how niggas get trapped, then niggas get shot, then they lay in a box, then they niggas come back. When they even a score, Lisa Pina posts a young boy ain't breathing no more. Yo, it's a rap. I'm no longer trapped. Yeah, I'm no longer trapped. Let me out now, I'm no longer trapped. Yo, I'm no longer trapped. Let me out now, I'm no longer trapped. Yo, y'all niggas be good. Word.
See you tomorrow, same time, same place. You know how we do. Hit that share button. Share it.